Hello, and welcome to Artificial Intelligence, Section 2, Lesson 5. Today, you will prepare to write by forming claims and gathering and organizing evidence. You will also write a response to the following prompt. Using evidence from 2 to 3 texts in this section, identify what tasks AI is used for today, what benefits and dangers of those uses are, and argue whether Asimov's laws should apply to current uses of AI. This is a section diagnostic. We only have one learning target for today, and it's can you write the section diagnostic? You will prepare to write by forming claims. This will help you begin to express your understanding. You're going to form a claim in response to the prompt. You will record your claim on your evidence tool. Your evidence tool is found on the page that's identified as 51 and 49 in your handouts. Here is your prompt. Using evidence from 2 to 3 texts in this section, identify what tasks AI is used for today, what the benefits and dangers of those uses are, and argue whether Asimov's laws should apply to current uses of AI. Remember that a claim is an evidence-based opinion or conclusion about a text or topic. At this point in the process, you make an informal statement in preparation for expressing your understanding in writing. You will have about 5 minutes to complete this activity. Remember that your evidence tool is found on the page that is identified as 51 and 49 in your handouts. You're going to read your claim and ask yourself the questions. If you answer no to any of the questions, you will need to revise your claim. Is the claim clearly stated? In other words, what can you add to your claim to make it more clear? What can you delete from your claim to make it more clear? Does the claim communicate your opinion or conclusion about the topic? In other words, what details must you add to make sure your claim communicates your conclusion about the text? Is the claim based on evidence you gathered from the unit texts? In other words, what evidence from the text supports your claim? Is the claim specific to the question, original, and able to be supported by evidence? How can you revise your claim to be based on evidence from the text? How can you revise your claim to make it more specific or original? You'll have 5 minutes to answer these questions and/or revise your claim. Now you will gather and organize evidence from the text in this section to prepare to write. You're going to want to gather and organize evidence in preparation for composing your work. You're going to want to gather as much as you can, as this will be used as the evidence in your work. You will want to organize evidence from the Understanding AI tool and gather additional evidence from Before We Gave Them Fuzzy Robots, Let's Try Solving Elderly Loneliness with People, The Promise and Pitfalls of Using Robots to Care for the Elderly, Hey Buddy, Can You Give Me a Hand, The Wonderful and Terrifying Implications of Computers That Can Learn, and Artificial Intelligence Past and Future to support your claim from the previous activity. You're going to want to record your evidence on your evidence tool, starting on the page that's identified as 52 and 50 in your handouts. You're going to want to look over your Understanding AI tool that's on pages 32 also known as page 34, through page 34, also known as page 36 in your handouts. You'll also want to look over the readings on pages 25 through 34 in your unit reader. Again, the place where you're going to write your evidence is going to be on the handouts page, identified as both page 52 and 50. You will have 10 minutes to complete this activity. Now you will review expectations and then draft your response. Read the prompt. In your reading response journal, create a draft that addresses the prompt. Use your Understanding AI tool and evidence tool as you create your draft. Be sure to state your claim clearly and provide supporting evidence as you create your draft. Also, be sure to look at your section diagnostic checklist. Using evidence from 2 to 3 texts in this section, identify what tasks AI is used for today, what the benefits and dangers of those uses are, and argue whether Asimov's laws should apply to the current uses of AI. As you draft your paragraphs, make sure you include a topic sentence and that your paragraph develops the topic sentence. Once you have created your draft, review the prompt and the section diagnostic checklist. Does your response address the prompt? Does your response meet the expectations in the section diagnostic checklist found in your handouts? You will have the remainder of class to work on the section diagnostic.